That's it. It's on.
Alright. We do the intro.
Yeah, but you have intro. What do you mean? It's not the one you plays every day, the video every time?
The one that, good morning,
Yeah.
Of course, that's just...
Hours? Good afternoon, good evening, good afternoon. How sana? Sana all something?
Do the intro. You do good morning, good afternoon, good evening sa inyong tanan or to all of you. Do.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you.
Let's do that together. 1, 2, 3, go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening sa inyong...
What?
Sa inyong tanan.
Sa inyong tanan? Sa
inyong
yung noon tanan.
Sa inyong tanan.
Sa inyong tanan.
That's it.
Sa inyong tanan. Sa inyong tanan.
Why you have it like that?
Because
hello everybody, welcome to our channel. Everybody say hi, everybody say bye.
Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to answer your questions because the other day I posted a picture in a YouTube community group and I asked them if you have something you can ask us anything, and then today we are going to answer everything or everyone who asked us questions. Okay, let's start.
guess you don't want me to read your writing because you're gonna be here forever. So
Okay, I just wrote it on the paper, so we don't need to use the phone. Okay. First question from Lady Joy Clapano. She asked, or she says that, how old are you and your hubby? How old are you, Yubi?
no, ladies first. How
All
old
right.
are you?
I am 29 and in 4 months now I'm going to be 30. How about you, my love?
I'm 30 and in 5 months now.
5 months.
5 months.
5 months. You
5
said...
months. I'm gonna be 31.
Okay, that's it. And the second question from JC Glabid. He says, when is your birthday and your hubby's birthday? Your turn now.
My birthday is 10th of March 1954. 90.
Okay.
1990.
His birthday is March 10, 1990, and my birthday is February 1, 1991.
That's it.
So the third question is from Dance Garcia. She says, what is the biggest problem that you have encountered and solve it together, except from Miscarriaged? And shout out to Danica from Philippines and Denzel from America. Shout out to you, Danica.
Shout out, Danica!
Shout out. Sounds like shut up.
Shut out.
Shout out. Shout out to Danica from Philippines and Denzel
from America.
Yeah. So that's it. Her question is, what is the biggest problem that you have encountered and solve it together? What is the biggest problem you have encountered for you?
For me, that I didn't had any food in the house and I asked you to go and buy sardines with our last money. And we did it together. I asked you to do it and you did it.
So that's the biggest problem for you.
No, I joke. Just
so what is the biggest problem for you?
Problem in a relationship, I guess.
Yeah,
and it was a difficult step when we process for you to come here.
That's the most.
Yeah, because but if there was anything, but I mean problem, not
no problem. Well, for me, the biggest problem is that we run out of money. in our first meeting. We ran out of money on our first meeting.
Yes, but that wasn't a big problem.
That's the biggest problem we had. We don't have any money anymore.
For you, yes.
But for was the biggest problem because, guys, that was on our first meeting because visited Philippines for the first time, and then he stayed there for 3 months, and then everything is already like planned before he comes to Philippines. Already is planned, the money, we budget everything. When he came to Philippines, he gave me all the money. He told me that, all right, this is our whole budget. On the bed, you gave all the money to me. You said that, all right, this is all our money. Then what we knew is on the first month in the Philippines, it's a free for the foreigner to stay there. And on the second time, he needs to pay 3,000 for that. And then on the third month, we thought as well that it's just going to be the same, 3,000 every month as long as he stays in the Philippines. But we messed up because that's the last month he's going to stay in the Philippines. And I think after 2 weeks, you need to come back already. Just 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks, he needs to come back already here in UK. But of course, he needs to pay for the another month. So we thought that we need to pay another 3,000. But I said that it's all messed up because when we went there, when we were about to pay, they said that he needs to pay, how much will be?
9,000.
He needs to pay 9,000.
I have to pay 9,000 to stay just for
2 weeks.
A little bit of time.
Yes.
Normally it's for the one more month.
Yeah,
but
1 for a month.
Of course, I had the ticket back. I mean the plane back. So
doesn't have any choice.
That's why that's one of them, and plus the rent, plus many other things which is more than we expected.
But we already budgeted everything.
Yes.
We just messed up about that 9,000 because it's a little bit 6,000 again. And
the food is expensive.
What we just did is...
Especially when you have a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, 7-Eleven just near us. So we need to go there and expensive. So what we did is, for breakfast, sardines.
That's fine.
So we just eat sardines most of the time.
Sardines and rice. What? Sardines and rice. Breakfast.
What do you mean sardines and rice? Sardines and bread. We just put the cream bread.
Most of the time it was rice as well.
So that was for me the biggest problem. And we're lucky because his family sends us money to survive. Enough to survive. That's it.
What's that?
I have my headphones. You see here? The lines. So my headphones all the time stuck like hours
wearing
and hours.
headphones 18 hours a day maybe.
Yesterday, yes. And a little bit today.
So that's it. And then the next question is from Sarah May Baruga. Sarah May Baruga. She asked that, what is the biggest fight that you ever had and how did you overcome it? What is
we
the
had
biggest?
a lot of small fights.
Yeah.
That I'm not talking to you anymore.
You don't love me anymore. You don't call me anymore.
Yeah.
We don't really have.
Just say sorry. Just say sorry. Okay. I understood and I learned the lesson. Every time something goes wrong.
But what is the biggest fight we had?
We had that fight in. I cannot forget about it.
Same guys.
You said I want to go to sleep on the roof, and you went on the roof and you fall asleep in there, and it was raining on you.
Because guys, it's just a very funny one because I told you it's still on our first meeting. It was very tough in our first meeting. There's a lot of difficulties in our first meeting. It's just because our house is a bit far from the store. You know, from the little store like tindahan in the Philippines. And then every morning we need to go there to buy some food, to buy like that. And then we had this fight over because of who's gonna go there.
Yes, I went yesterday. You should go today. You went yesterday. I should go today. And who's going?
We even have that games, guys. That if I lost, then I'm gonna go to the shop to buy, and then if he lost, then he's gonna be the one who's going to shop. But that day it was your turn. It was his turn.
No, I don't think so.
We argued about it because no one no one wants to go. No one wants to go to buy food.
Yeah. And I think I made her lazy or something like that, and she took it so bad that all right, just stay there, and she was sitting covered there for so many hours, and after so many hours she didn't even want to stay beside me. She went on the roof and she said she's going on the roof.
What you mean on the roof? They're on the rooftop.
Yeah, on the rooftop. No, of course not on the roof.
On our apartment, we have a rooftop. It's just because after we argued, of course, I turned back on him and covered myself.
And I didn't say sorry.
Yes, he didn't say
Oh,
any sorry.
oh my God, I'm sorry.
I didn't say any sorry as well. I just turned back on him and covered myself with my with the, of course, this covered. And I'm waiting for him to say something like that, but he didn't. He just keep laughing there with the YouTube. He doesn't care about what I'm feeling there, and I felt bad so much. I went to the rooftop. I took the pillow blanket with me and the, how you call that?
Mat.
Yes, the mat. I took it with me on the rooftop and just lie down in there while crying and while waiting for him. But he didn't come for so many hours until I fell asleep. And then I just woke up because he woke me up. He said, "Hey."
It's raining.
Hey, it's raining and it's still mud. Something like that. You didn't even woke me up with your hand. You woke me up with your feet.
No, I don't. Of course not.
He said, "Hey."
To show you how sorry I am.
He said, "Hey, wake up, it's raining." Took all the things and then just go inside our room. When I go back in our room, I expect that he's gonna talk to me already.
Yeah.
But he still do the phone there and laughing and still didn't do anything.
Because I was waiting for you to calm down, but you never calm down. If I don't say sorry, you are...
Yeah, so that's it.
Keep
So
focus on that.
So it's just because of that, I was thinking that you didn't really care. So I said, "All right, I'm going back to the rooftop."
I said, no, don't go. Of course, because it was dark, it was raining, and you want to go outside. And I said, if you go there, I go back in Romania. If you go there.
He said, it's either... If it's either, no, I'm not gonna let you go on the rooftop. It's either you go back home, which on my mom's place, or you go to he's gonna leave.
Yeah, something like a bad option there anyway. And yeah, that was a very, very tough day. But
emotional.
Worse than that, no.
Yeah, so
things like that happened when I did something, or maybe I did something unexpected, bad, which makes her feel bad, but I didn't say sorry because of my pride. I felt like I didn't do anything wrong. Why I should say sorry? That's stupid, that's the logic.
Yeah, that's what we think before. And
yeah,
how we overcome it is we talk about it and we say that we should just say sorry.
Even if I'm not sorry, just say sorry. Make you feel good. That so many times that I didn't do anything wrong,
and
but
I feel as well that I didn't do anything wrong, so that's why.
And you feel like you didn't do anything wrong. I feel like I didn't do anything wrong, and we fight and nobody says sorry first. But it's so hard to say sorry first. And then the other person, of course, I'm sorry too.
Yeah, we just calm down for a bit. We just calm down for a moment. And we talk about it. That we said that we should... Because sorry is very helpful in a relationship. Yeah. Whether it's...
It's hard to say. For so many people, it's hard to say. Really? But it's very important. Even if you don't mean it. But it's so important, yeah.
Yes, and sorry is a very big word and can even change your mood so easily. So we talk about it. Because saying sorry, that doesn't mean that you are wrong.
After a few seconds, When you say sorry, you're done.
Done.
You
We
see,
kiss each
what
other.
was that hard to say sorry? I was thinking. So we fight for 8 hours, and after that, you just say
Just
sorry
seconds.
and seconds, and done.
So that's how magical sorry
It's
is.
like what?
So that's how we overcome that.
Yeah.
Our biggest crazy fight. That's when are you planning to have a baby?
I don't mind it having now, but I prefer it, a year or two,
Alright.
when we are a bit settled and like that, so we can
You just
offer
change your
it.
mind. It's just because we are planning already to have a baby for so long.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we had one, but unfortunately we lost it. And after we lost it, we lost the job as well and something like that.
Of course, I want as well a baby, but it's because it's tough period now with jobs and everything. Of course, I try to make it a bit,
we just postponed it for
Yeah,
now.
just
But
a little bit.
but we're still trying though. We're still trying though because
yeah, we trying
am-
very hard, very hard. Yeah.
So that's it. And then from Mrs. Stefanoia Vlogs, she said, "What was the most unforgettable moments and decision each of you have made?" For you, what? Unforgettable moments. For the couple, this one?
No.
Or for everything you're like,
sounds like everything.
you just gotta be me first then.
Yeah.
For me, the unforgettable moments, if this talking about my life, not about us couple, the unforgettable moments for me is my high school life. Of course, they're skipping classes, going to the mountains, just to skip, going to the billiard and just to skip, something like that. Funny things that we had on our high school days. So that's the unforgettable moments for me. What about you?
And what else? Decisions.
And decision each of you made aside from marrying my wonderful husband here beside me, to go with my father, something like that, because my mom
to move to your father.
Yeah, not because you know that my mom and my dad, they are separated, and then I never seen my dad because I was 4 years old when they got separated. Of course, I couldn't remember my father's face. And then when I was 16 years old, my father went to my mom's place and he said that he wants to take me with him. And then of course I never knew him, or I'm just scared because of course I grew up with my mom, and I was here on my mind that, oh my god, I don't want to go with him. I don't want to leave my mom. What I'm gonna do there? And then I don't have any choice because he went from Tacloban to Jensan. He went there with just the bus, and just to think about it, I felt bad if I'm not gonna come with him. So I said, all right, I'm coming with him, but I'm really, really scared, and I don't want to. I have the part of my mind that I'm gonna run away because I don't want to go with him. But still, I had the decision in my life that I said, all right, I'm gonna go with him. So I'm gonna meet my other family as well on my father's side, and that's it. So it's just because I made the decision of that, I have a very, very big family now.
Yeah.
It's your turn. What's your unforgettable moments?
Okay, unforgettable moments. Was because I didn't go so far from Romania. I didn't travel so much. I have to say that visiting the Philippines, apart from my wife, of course, that makes an extra more beautiful. The thing is, like, visiting another country and a lot of beautiful places, that is something which I would never forget, because I was very stuck into my country, and in UK, even in UK, I didn't travel anywhere, just working. So in Romania, the same, working, playing, whatever I did there, a lot of jobs and all that. But yeah, that was something which I would never forget, that beautiful Philippines. With beautiful places. In decision.
What?
Because there's so many things. Oh, maybe, yeah, to get married. Okay.
Why? You
Yeah.
don't have any plan to get married yet?
Of course, no plans. Oh my God, crazy. I never thought I'm gonna have girlfriend for years, not wife.
Next question is from Mike and Rosie. She said, "What is the secret to your happy and strong relationship?" What do you think will be our secret? We don't
Happy-
really have a secret. We just do what
The secret. It called the secret because not many can do it. To keep it that strong and happy. That's why you see so many people, couples breaks up and like that, and they are all
fighting and
yeah. And so the secret, what we use, is that to let it go, the pride. That's one of them. So we respect each other. Plus we say we always say sorry even if it's not my fault or her fault, and we try to use it as good
We
as
really
possible.
practice
We
it,
accept
guys.
each other, and yeah, it's like, because sometimes we lie in a bed, and we were talking about it. We talk about it like, what if I'm especially after a fight, we stay and we try to analyze. Always talk about it. Talk. Not like fucking just kiss and just talk. Because if you talk and you analyze from where came the fight, why, and try to understand each of you what had in their mind, that's much easier. Next time when you get to that stage, all you have to do is just to let it go, the pride. Other than that, you're gonna start understand why she's like that. Oh, because she doesn't want it, or because she have something in her head which disturb her. And yeah,
and that's it.
yeah,
So
just talk about it. Talk about the fights. Always to find things to do, your hobbies, your things. So that will make your mind busy and not getting bored and start fighting. Hey, waiting for your wife to start.
Before we talk about our problems, or, our issues, we have a different attitude, because me, before, when we fight, I really wanted to talk straight away. I don't want to go in bed to just cry there, because I couldn't sleep stressed like that. So I most likely stay up in bed all night, then in the morning, and I have my my eyes like that. Just keep crying because I wanted to talk straight away, but he's different because he wanted to get calm first.
Calm first and then talk. Because if I'm starting talking with you when I'm still in that mad mood or something,
we're just gonna get fight straight.
Yeah,
more.
Or just continue with the worst thing or something. If both of you find something to do in meanwhile, like watch a video or something, what you normally do in life, then your mind gets away and you start feeling sorry, and you miss that hug. You don't want to be in fight anymore, and you just let go the pride. Doesn't matter what it is. Just say sorry and have a hug and continue happy with what you're doing.
So that's it. He's the secret.
Yeah. If there is more questions,
just
down
comment
below.
Right? And the next question is from Just As Me 7. Do you all have plans to visit the Philippines anytime soon after this pandemic? Will you able to add an English subtitle to your channel?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. In this world, not to talk English in your channel is not really good.
It's just because I don't have that
confidence.
Confidence, and I'm not talking English thinking, really well.
Oh,
so you have to adjust.
Maybe I'm gonna do mistake. What are they gonna say? They gonna laugh at my English.
No, because most of my viewers will be, they're just from Philippines. They just like that.
Yes, but you give opportunity to others which are
No, we are
not Philippines, you give them opportunity to watch your videos and give that down below a comment. And you understand? And
Put on subtitle.
I
Just-
know,
yeah.
but why you need subtitle when you know English?
I'm not speaking English that well. There's a lot of
No,
words
you
that I
speak.
cannot speak English.
You can speak English enough for them to understand you.
It's something like I go to
Anyone can
Kuan.
understand. You don't speak. You are not born with 5 languages in your head.
It's like
So you learn slowly. I'm happy for this. Thank you. Just ask me for bringing this question because it's
he
really important.
really wants me to put to speak
all
me
English.
English.
Everything
Yes.
English.
But
Just
of
because
course.
a Filipino, even me. Sometimes I don't watch your videos because I'm like, okay,
It's our channel.
what's that? What you talking about?
Okay, he said the
But I would like to watch, but I cannot.
You just
I watch
alright.
and I just do. Mustaka, be, That's how it is.
So do you all have plans to visit the Philippines anytime soon? Yes, we have planned.
To-
22 January. So
January,
it's like
we
1
plan
year.
for a long time to
Yeah.
go that way, and that's the time.
1 year and 3 months from now. I hope
For
that the
1 month.
Yeah, and I hope that that time will this pandemic be over, so we can travel, not just finishing the 1 month in a quarantine area.
Yeah, of course, no.
Okay, next question says here from Judy Hoyne. She said, for Max, is for you.
Oh, it's something for me. It's just a question of though.
When did you feel that she is the one?
君の虜になってしまえばきっと
When did you feel?
When did you say I love you to her?
Okay, that's easy because I remember all that.
All right, when? I love this. I love this.
Okay. When I watched on Bigo, when I watched all that, was live with everyone there, with friends, and I kept watching, and I felt like, okay, all right. But then she started doing things which on live, which normally not every girl will do. Like she started cleaning around like that, like she doesn't care about I'm there watching in a video. I felt like she has a confidence. She's not shy to work a little bit, because there's so many girls that especially on a live with a stranger, I'm the girl, let me do my nails now and things like that, and I'm not into those kind of girls. And that was the time when I said, oh, my chicken skin. Oh, I have chicken skin. I see the love of my life in there. I just hope all goes well, and I will fight for it, whatever it takes. Even if she have anything, their problems or whatever, we solve them just to have her somehow. Doesn't matter. I will fight for it. And worked. Worked. Okay.
When did you say I love you to me?
And, as soon as I could. And
Just
very fast.
Just after I put the screen there on the Bigo, just first time we see each other.
I love you. What?
Just the first time I put on the camera there.
But that was when you see especially a pretty girl, always like I love you, things like that. And I've seen her reactions and all that, and
Yeah,
of course, after a
though.
while, when I said I love you, I really felt like I'm in love with that person on the screen. Whatever she's doing, whatever is, what's that? you make me go back.
Why are you blushing? Huh? Why are you blushing?
I'm not blushing, crazy, but it's...
The first time you said I love you, of course I didn't believe it. Of course you just met and
yeah,
you
of
just
course,
see each
I
other for
didn't
the
mean,
first
I
time.
didn't mean it,
Every
I
time
just
you
say
said-
I love you just to be like
Yeah.
teasing girls.
Every time you
that
said
I-
I love you, I said I love you back to the other person, to the girl which in the live as well. He said, I love you, Isa, and I said, I love you, Colson.
It was like a fun, but that was first time I said I love you. In the first day I met her.
Something like
I've
that.
seen her on a video. So the one I love you when I meant it is after a few weeks maybe. Yeah.
So that's how it happens. And then next is what? It's really painful.
No, but I feel like my legs should stay because I wish I could just put my legs
Do
like
like that then.
No,
Doesn't have any problem.
I have like one leg in one piece. Now bring it back.
Okay, next is, oh, this is for me.
I got a break now.
This question is from Lovely Gutierrez. She says, how did you say to your parents that you have a foreign boyfriend coming to Jensen? And what was their reaction? How did you feel when people around you discovered that you have a foreign boyfriend? What was their reaction? All right, my mom, I don't have really trouble telling to my mom that I have a foreign boyfriend because we are very open. So I just told her while we were in the video chat, I told my mom that, Mom, this is my boyfriend and like that, and he's coming to Jensen to visit soon. And her reaction, of course, she was so happy. And she even said hi to him. Hi, how are you? Just like what my mom always say.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
I don't have really trouble to my mom, but to my dad, as you can see on my previous vlogs, my dad is a very, very strict father for me because I am the only girl. I am his only daughter, and I told you on my previous vlogs that on my high school days, even on the college days, every time there's a man coming to my house and they're looking for me, they ended up being strangled. Being strangled by my dad, or throwing some slippers, something like that. Very scared to share to my dad that I have a boyfriend. I have a foreign boyfriend like this. I was just keep thinking how to explain to him because I was at my mom's that time. My mom's side, they're separated, I told you. So I was at my mom's side. So I was just, I really wanted to tell my dad through phone because I don't want it to see his face like in a person. So I told him that, hey dad, I have boyfriend. Max, you already saw him because when we get together, I am at my dad's side.
He always walk behind her and look like.
Yeah, when we were in video chat, to tell my dad that I have a boyfriend, Max, and you already saw him on video chat, and he's coming to Jensen very, very soon. And I told him that he's my boyfriend, and to my surprise, my dad says that. You're already at your age and you already know what you do, just be careful. And he was so happy. And then I realized that just because I was so young before, I was so young and I was still studying, of course my dad was gonna be protective. That's why he doesn't want me to have a boyfriend or just stuff like that before when I was still studying. And now I'm already at my age. Of course he just said he support us. Aww. How did you feel when people around you discovered that you have a foreign boyfriend? How did I feel? Nothing.
You're not just about yourself. Of course, you care about the people around so much, and you feel like, who I am now, I have a foreign husband.
I'm just happy, nothing really special because I don't brag my boyfriend. Hey, I have a foreign boyfriend. I'm gonna be rich.
Yeah, but the feeling
just normal, you know. I didn't told them that I have a foreign boyfriend. They just discovered about it, and when we see each other and they keep asking me, hey, you have a foreign boyfriend? Yeah. And they said, oh, congratulations, and then that's it. I'm just happy, and the reaction is happy as well. So that's it. And then the next question is from Neslin Villacorta. She said, when you were in LDR stage, long distance relationship stage, what was the hardest part you encountered? What are the tips you can give to make LDR relationship work? Alright. What do you think, Ibi?
a lot of talk. What the hardest
you mean
part? The hardest part, hardest. Is, of course, being on a very long distance, and
the internet
especially-
connection.
yeah, oh yeah, that was
That was
that
the
big.
hardest.
That wasn't that big. That was trying to make time because of the time difference.
So
We
you
had
need
like
adjustments.
did some adjustment, especially when when I was working. It's so hard because I start working, then go home, and then just when I start when I get home, she was about to sleep, so we had just that few minutes of talk and like that. So I had to stay a little bit late and then go to work, and you know that distance time difference is
The hardest.
was a bit hard. Yeah, was a bit hard. I mean, with others we could talk. We could talk pretty much every day. I think every
even
day,
we go to sleep, we do the video chat. We
yeah,
just
even when you sleep, and of course not to touch each other, and being in a relationship, that's the very hard. But we were not talking about that.
we cannot hug, we cannot kiss.
Yeah,
Of course, it's so hard.
just me show the lips on the camera there. Like I thought, when I meet you, your lips is gonna be bigger than your head. That's what I thought.
You crazy?
Oh yeah. Yeah, sometimes when you go too close to the camera and you show your lips, like I said, oh my god,
She can
this is
hit
gonna
my.
look like a block.
And what are the tips? What are the tips you can give to make a relationship work?
The tips to make work.
Be patient.
Be patient. Oh, that's the most important. To be patient and not to give up. Like putting a lot of bad things in your mind, like maybe it's not work. Maybe after 1 year it's just, or you know, a lot of bad things will come in your mind, and not to give up. To give a try if you think it worked.
Of course,
Is worth.
to trust and to love, of course.
Of course, to trust.
It should be the trust is bigger. They said that you should love and then trust. But for me, trust is bigger than. It's not that big difference, but for me, it's a bit higher the trust than the love, because if you love the person and you don't have any trust or just lower trust, then it's just the relationship is just being about to sink. But if you trust the person much, then slowly you can love the person more every day, because trust, and then the relationship will gonna be healthy every day.
Focus how to bring yourself together, so it won't be a long distance.
Every time you talk, just make something good.
Yes, make a joke so she will laugh.
Do something like that, what I mean.
And when you have something negative, a problem or something, solve it. Focus on it. Talk with each other, not hiding. Talk with each other and solve the problem. Communication in a relationship is so important. Don't forget that.
Especially in a long distance relationship.
Oh yeah. Communicate is not just blah, 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 until
No, I mean call each other.
you get closer and closer every day.
Very
to
excited.
those goals
everything.
and everything. And you are excited every morning. You wake up.
Hello,
Happy.
it's me, good morning.
Yes, the love of my life, which I'm gonna build a castle with you. I'm gonna build a big family with you. That's what you should have in your head always. Even if you're not gonna achieve that, but gives you joy every day.
Yeah, inspiration.
And on the end, you will realize that you really achieve a lot.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't achieve the big castle, but you achieve a bigger. You know what I mean? Like that.
I know what you mean, my love.
But always think positive. Not on a camera. Not on a camera.
Why not?
Because I love all of them.
Next from Erica Bauza. Who's more funny? What do you think, guys? Who's more funny? Of course, this is the most funniest man
Why?
in the world. Because it gives me joy. It makes me happy. It makes me laugh all day. In general, you're
Oh yeah,
funny.
in general, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's the
might
funny-
be me.
He's the comedian in our relationship. He's the comedian. He's the one who makes always, even when you're in bad mood, you always say, "Yeah, it's fine." Make some joke there, making a fun faces there, making fun moves, make you laugh. And not last but not the least, this question
What?
is
For you.
from Finland's Tres Marias. Who spends more?
What?
Who spends more?
Who spends more? You? No, I think
we
I
don't.
spend more. I spend
Yeah,
more.
he's the one because I don't have money.
Because
I don't have money. So how can
yeah,
I
but
spend
of
more?
course, always she's asking for little things like cheap ones, and I'm thinking, of course you can have. I just had a 80 pounds a chair. You can, of course, you can have 1 pound of these. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, really, in general, even we are not together
Yeah.
before, just working.
Yeah, I spend on things which I shouldn't. You shouldn't spend on things what you don't need.
Yeah.
And now I always try to focus on
What
not
we
spending.
need.
Yeah, what we need
Just
and what
need.
we just
Not just
want.
what we want.
That's a difference.
Yeah, we
So-
spend things a lot on what we need, but of course, in some other time, we spoil each other sometimes.
You just put on a list if you want something. Let's say I want my headphones. Of course, I put it on a list. When I have money spare for that, I just buy it and that's it. That's fine. I'm happy. So it's not I took it from saving or, you know,
Yeah.
I can still go with my plans, but not just spend money
Spend.
on things what you like and always not invest in yourself.
Always getting mad at me because when I was in
Always.
not always, Yubi, just most of the
Okay.
time then I buy things, I always choose the cheapest
Yes.
one.
Yes,
The
that's
cheapest
true.
because that's how I do in
Yeah,
Philippines.
because I know the
Okay,
qualities.
and have
How,
something like that.
I know the qualities between products. If it's very cheap, means something is bad to it. It's made
And
from
it is always-
cheap material. Is made from, for example, the
Clothes,
shirt.
the shirt.
I wear it earlier. Is here. It's here. I bought a cheap shirt. Oh my god! 5 washes, got up to here from down. Got up to here. So of course I would never want to buy this
But,
again.
of course, to me, I always
cheap,
buy
like-
cheap because I got used to. Of course, before I was working, I'm
Hey,
a bread.
I want to buy cheap all the time. But if, for example, this, I want to buy cheap one of these because what's gonna happen with it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can wear it even if it's cheap and if it's expensive, you can wear it. But when it comes to other things, some things that you cannot just choose the cheap.
Yeah, because I just felt bad, and even when we go to grocery or even when we go to shopping, I look for things, something like that, or clothes or anything like. I always see the price tag, and sometimes he hide the price tag. He hide it because he doesn't want to tell me how much is that item, because he doesn't want me to say, "Oh, I'm not gonna buy it." Because
Or
sometimes
it's
I
too
said I
much,
always
or,
I want this shirt. And then when I look at the price tag, no, it's fine. Next time.
straight away to the price, but looks good. Looks really nice.
So to make sure, who spends more is this one.
Yeah, on good things most of the
Yeah, on
time,
good
not on
things.
bad things.
Food.
And very rare, by the way, very rare.
Yeah, not
Not every day
Addicted.
or every week or addicted. Yeah,
not.
we buy something what we don't have, and we need it or
and useful, something useful
Yeah.
for us. You need to reward yourself as well, not just
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, of course.
Work.
Sometimes
No,
needs like that. Yeah.
So that's it. So that's all for the questions, and thank you so much, guys, for leaving your questions there
Where?
in the comment.
Down below. Down below.
We're gonna end this vlog because we already answered every one of you, and then
Every one of you? Are you sure?
yeah,
You didn't miss any questions? That was all.
that was all the question.
Okay.
So I just want to say shout out as well to Mom May Viernes. She's
How-
always
how-
supporting
how-
us.
how-
May Viernes.
May Viernes.
Yeah, May Viernes
Shout out to May Viernes.
from Cagayan de Oro.
There is in Filipina, isn't it?
Yeah, She's always supporting our channel.
Thank you so much.
And to you guys who didn't subscribe yet to our channel, please subscribe. And then
Comment down below.
comment down below. And click
The notification bell.
so you get updated.
Updated, of
Every
course,
time
for
we
every
have-
day's video. My wife walking around the house and hello, say hello to the channel. Okay.
So that's it. Thank you so much. And don't forget to take care. Wash your hands most of the time.
Yes.
So that's it. Good night, guys. It's already late here. So good night, everyone, and see you all in our next video.
And comment down below. And wash your hands.
Bye.